Okay. All right. It is day 1 of week 2 of the cleanse. And look, we're all here. Stacy, what are you eating?
I'm eating, I roasted some okra and asparagus.
Ooh,
I have
I love
some brown rice and I threw some hemp seed in there. I'm not sure how I feel about hemp seed, but I'm trying it.
Okay.
And I have some butternut squash and some almond slices.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's
How is
good.
it?
It's tasty. I was gonna make this
I,
big old, but I decided I didn't have enough time.
what were you gonna make?
I found this recipe for like a Thai mushroom stir fry thing,
Mm,
and it looks really good. So I have all the stuff for it, but I didn't have time to make it tonight. So I'm gonna make that tomorrow.
nice. Um, I love cooking this way for a variety of reasons, but one of the biggest ones is it's so much easier to clean the kitchen than when you're cooking with a bunch of meat, in my opinion. Does anyone
Mhm.
feel that? I
Yes,
just like,
because everything's water soluble.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I just feel like every
yeah.
time we cook with meat, it's just everything's greasy
Mm-hmm.
and gross, and I don't know. Anyway, it's just easier cleanup that apparently I'm going to be doing.
Since Dan's not in there helping.
He's gone. No, he's gone. Everyone's gone. I cooked. I grocery shopped. I planned. I grocery shopped. I cooked. I
I
cleaned as
understand.
I cleaned as I went along to make it easier
Yeah.
for me, apparently.
How it happens.
And that's what happened. Anyway, so weekends can be difficult. How did everyone do over the weekend? Stacy, you shared in the group already, but you want to go first and just talk a little bit about what you shared and how that was for you?
Yeah, I realized that I had bad habits on the weekends. I didn't realize how bad they were until, I got into this program and really focused on what I was doing and what I was consuming. And usually on the weekends, I realized that I didn't eat enough or drink enough water. So I would just grab whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm usually running around, going to see my parents, grocery shopping, doing all the things that I can't do during the week. So, yeah, there's a lot of bad habits that I need to break and start better ones. So, but I worked through it and well and stuck to the plan. So it
What
went
did
well.
you bring? What did you bring to the movie theater?
I just like threw some nuts together and a bottle of water, threw it in my purse. And I'm like,
Great.
I had it in a little container. So I was shaking it in the middle of the movies and people in front of me are like looking around like, what's that noise?
Oh, oops.
Oops.
Nothing to be seen here.
Yeah. And then my
Don't
husband was sitting there eating a big bag of buttery popcorn and a big thing of Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, oh,
Ugh.
so good, but I can't eat it.
Wow. The next time that happens, remind yourself that Dr. Pepper is literally the worst thing you could be drinking for your
Mhm,
health. It's so toxic. I can't believe
mhm.
no offense to your husband. I can't believe people still drink soda pop. I work in a restaurant. I serve it all day long. You know how hard that is for me? It's very
Yeah,
conflicting. I just want to be like,
it's
ma'am,
terrible.
this is
Don't eat
just
it.
really bad for you. And then they get the diet because they think it's better. I'm like, it's actually worse.
Worse.
Can I
Yeah.
just get you Coke? I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just the sugar, the high fructose corn syrup is so
Mhm.
toxic, it causes cancer. That
Yeah.
is cancer in a can. People drink
Yeah.
that crap all day long. And the corn, if you're going to consume any kind of corn products, make sure it's organic because
Mhm.
corn is in everything. It's
Yeah.
so over produced and GMO'd and sprayed
Um,
and corn turns to sugar in your body.
mm,
So if you're going to eat corn, make sure it's organic, but you still don't want to eat a whole lot of corn. That's
Right.
kind of like treat because it does turn to sugar in your body and it'll spike.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
blood
try
sugar.
to stay away from corn, even though it's so tasty, but yeah, I don't usually eat corn on a
I
regular.
would say if you pay attention, corn really, your body can't really break it down. So even the little pieces that you do get that turn to sugar, it has no nutritional value for us. It's like pointless to eat corn. We haven't ate corn in years. Yeah.
We do. The kids love it. Every once in a while, they'll we'll have some. I just get the frozen bags of organic corn from Publix, and I have an air popper. And I mean, I pull that air popper out maybe 3 times a year. Like we'll do air popped popcorn at home and watch a movie, but it's
Oh
so
yeah.
rare. It's like a treat. All right, Keisha, how'd you do this weekend?
I did great. Okay, I did great as in I didn't eat or do anything I wasn't supposed to. But my Saturday, I got so busy. I didn't eat until I came home. And what did I eat when I came home? Oh, I like refuse to eat a salad. I'm sorry. I'm not eating a salad till next month. I'm over it. Our first week we ate salad. I was over. I'm over it. I don't want no more salad. And we had to chew it and it had kale in it. And we were chewing for like 45 minutes. I was over it. I was like, yeah, no. So I helped my friend cater at this event. And so I'm looking at all this food that we can't have. Like, oh my gosh, I
Oh,
can't eat any of this. And one thing she had was salad, but I'm picky too because I like super greens in my salad and I like certain types of, So I was like, I don't even want this salad when I got home. I was like, you know what? I just looked around. I was like, we had some leftover purple cabbage. I had some onions and I had some potatoes. And I threw all them things in that oven and seasoned them well. And we had a little bowl.
yeah.
Like, that is what we ate. We didn't eat till like 9 o'clock, but and I had melon. I had melon and apple slices. So I had my we made like a morning breakfast thing with like potatoes, chickpeas, spinach. It was like a morning hash thing. So I had that. And then the whole rest of the day, all I had was melon apple slices until we got back home. So Saturday, I think, was kind of bad because I took so long to eat. But I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to. So I was very proud of myself. That would be my first weekend in. I did good.
That's awesome.
Yes, I made it that whole weekend without
No,
doing other stuff.
how about your husband?
He's right there with me. He's right there with me. He has not veered off. I do have to make sure he eats though. Like he's that one that if I don't feed him or bring him to him, he's like, okay. And I'm like, dude, I know you're hungry. You can get up. So he's not gonna do it. I have to get it to him. So, but long as I do it that way, then he'll stay healthy. How about that?
Wow. Right. I know. We got to do what we got to do sometimes, right?
Yeah.
When you know they're not going to do it for themselves.
Yeah.
I know. All right. How about you, Pam? How'd you do?
I did okay. I was kind of at the mercy of my kids for everything. I was in Ohio this weekend.
Right.
So all week I did fabulous. Saturday I did really good too. Well, let's put it this way. I did really well for breakfast. I did Chipotle at lunchtime, but I chose I didn't do any meat. I don't, it's too greasy and nasty anyway. And surprisingly, I did get vegetables, but the only reason that I got their vegetables is because they did not look like at the bottom of the pan did not have a lot of grease in it. And I normally don't eat oil. So I did go with some of the vegetables. I know that there's some oil in the brown rice. And then I just got, what did I get? I got the mild salsa and some lettuce. And that's what I had for my bowl. Saturday night, I went out for dinner with some friends to a place in Easton. It's a shop. It's like a city. It's like a big shopping mall. There's shopping plaza city. It's like takes up like 50 acres. It's huge. And but the restaurant, we chose this restaurant because I knew that they would a lot of the stuff that they would have on that they had on the menu was could be altered to be whole food plant-based. So and everything there is organic too. So I chose that. So I did good. I did well that night. I had a ancient grains bowl, and it did have some oil in it with the roasted potatoes, onions, ancient grains, avocado, and sweet potato, and it was fabulous. So I had that, and I did well with drinking water. Yesterday, I did okay. I had oatmeal for breakfast. We went out for breakfast, so I had oatmeal with some bananas on it. And water. Did I have anything else? No, I guess that was it for breakfast. And then we went and had a pedicure. They got a free drink with your pedicure, but I didn't. I just stuck with my my water.
Girl.
And then and let's see, I didn't eat lunch because I went with my daughter, but I had a banana at her place. Unfortunately, it wasn't an organic banana, but I had a banana. So that was my lunch. And then in the evening, so I sent the kids the recipe for the veggie burger that you had posted, and I was really looking forward to that. But they said their sweet potatoes were bad, and I was like, I had organic sweet potato, and I forgot to tell them that I had organic sweet, because I brought organic sweet potato. I brought all my food from here.
Yeah.
They live 3 hours away, so
Yeah.
I took my organic stuff here and brought it to Ohio so that I would have the food. And but I forgot to tell them because they had organic sweet potatoes too, but they said that they weren't good. So, and then I didn't think about telling them. I mean, I didn't know that theirs weren't good. I saw them sitting there, but I didn't look to see. So I didn't do as well for dinner, but since last week, I've done everything spot on except for dinner last night.
Awesome.
They had a lot of corn stuff there. They had corn chips. They had cowboy caviar with extra corn in it. They made acorn salsa. They had salsa, the mango salsa had corn. And I'm like, this is way too much corn for me. But they, and what else? Oh, fruit, lots of fruit. Some organic, some not. But I, just tried to stick to as organic as I could. Had a veggie burger. They did not make the veggie burger, the recipe that I gave them, because of the sweet potatoes. So they went to, and I didn't know. I just thought this was the veggie burger. It just looked kind of the same as what it did in the post, but it was something that they bought at. They go to. They both used to work at. It's called Fresh Thyme, THYME, and it's like a organic grocery store, Whole Foods, like a Whole Food store.
Yeah.
And so I bought these veggie burgers. I didn't see any corn in them, but I did, so I did a veggie burger. It wasn't very good. Because I think my heart was kind of set on this other type of burger, but
that's okay.
Okay. In my kids, I had a horrible, Mother's Day last year. And, so I think they were just really, I mean, it was beautiful. Did you see my Facebook?
I did.
So they really tried to really go kind of overboard this year in spoiling Mom, because
Oh, that's nice.
it's crappy last year.
Well, I'm happy for you. So how are you feeling? Like, how do you feel?
Well, for the most part, I was already aside from the corn, and because I would take the organic corn and I would put it on my salad anyway. You know, I have a bag well, I finished it about a week and a half ago, finished my bag. And then I didn't, because I knew that we were avoiding corn, I didn't buy any more.
Mhm.
I already kind of eat like this anyway. So there was something else that I added that something else that we were talking about. I think I just increased my oil a little bit, but oil normally doesn't make me feel very good. I haven't really noticed a change in anything because I think for the most part I was already kind of eating this way.
Okay.
I mean, I did my detox. I've been faithful with the detox. I already did the lemon water and the Green Gut Glow anyway. So just adding, and normally I would have flaxseed in my oatmeal rather than drinking it on its so just the detox tea, I guess, was what was new. So
Got it, yeah.
notice my bowel movements are a little bit more, it's not diarrhea, but they're softer. And it's not, I mean, they were great before. I have a BM pretty much every time I go to sit on the potty, but
Yeah.
it's been different, but it's
Okay.
fine. Good.
Okay. Yeah, any increase in fiber is gonna soften it a bit till your
Yeah.
body adjusts.
Yep.
Stacy, how are you feeling? Like overall, what's your general overall feeling?
I feel really good. I feel very like clear-headed and very focused, and I don't have like the mid-afternoon crash like I used to. And just like, and it just kind of, that good feeling hangs with me throughout the whole day. So
Great.
yeah, feel really good.
How about you, Keisha? How are you feeling overall at this point?
I mean, I feel good, but I am over having gas. Just gonna be honest. That is just like, oh my gosh, and it's not that, okay, we're gonna really get down to the nitty-gritty, guys. It's not that gas that you can hold it, okay? It's that gas like, if I hold this in, I'm gonna burst, okay? And I
Yep.
am like, yeah, no. So what I did was, like, this is crazy for me. I calmed down with my flaxseed. I just didn't do as much,
Okay.
and I mean, we always eat beans and stuff like that. So I was like, it can't be the beans or the fiber. I'm the biggest bean fiber eater. So I was like, I don't know if it's because we took so many things out of my diet. I always had a float. I will say I do poop a lot more, which I like. I believe in my heart I lost about 5 pounds. I know you told me about the scale, but I still have to do it. But that thing is going back. I'm happy. It's going backwards. Okay. So I'm excited about that. Overall, though, I mean, I'm still having hot flashes, but I'm trying to see if I'm going to balance these things out. I didn't get the black kosh. I went into Love's and I forgot the black kosh. But I've been trying to like deal with it. It's been okay. I want to say they're
Okay.
getting a little lighter, and I can't say what triggers it. I don't think it's a real trigger for hot flashes. They just come and
Okay.
go, they just come and go. So I'm trying to like pay attention to how much they come. They usually come in the morning when I'm working out. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm already hot plus an infernal hot too. So I have to fight with that. And throughout the day, they kind of die down until I go to sleep. And then maybe in my sleep, I might go in and out a couple of times. But I think it's got a little better, without me even taking my my estrogen. Estrogen. Yeah. Because I was like,
Are you
I'm gonna
drinking
stop
your
and I'm gonna see.
Are you drinking your green drink?
Yes, I do. I'm like Jen. I have to like hold my nose. The first time I was like, okay, but I think the second time I about gagged and I was like, okay, yeah, I can't smell this. So I just like try to hold my breath and get it all down and like that gump and I'm done with it. I get it in before I go to the gym, so that's the good thing. Yeah. And I don't do my lemon water because I think I was doing too many things that had lemon in it. And my
Okay.
eczema, like on my arm, just like got really
Oh,
worse. So I had
yeah.
to use my cream to bring it down some. Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's okay. Yeah, we talked about that, right?
yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
said you were going to try it, but yeah, don't worry. If it's causing you issues, then absolutely. Because that's
Yeah.
like stress that it like anything That's going to cause stress in your body. We're trying to avoid that. So yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
But my
Um,
water is
One thing
beautiful.
that I noticed that I do with the detox the first few days, I started having some breakout acne,
mm,
but that's
Oh,
called
okay.
yeah, that'll happen. Keisha, is your husband doing the green drink?
Yeah, he does do the green drink too.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So I
How's
mean,
he?
it seems like it's going good. He doesn't have any complaint. He doesn't say much about it. It's just the
Yeah.
gas. Like I think both of us. I think that's what starts it. Because until I
Yeah.
drink that green drink, then I'm going. I'm like, dude, I just. I
Well,
was
you
like, oh my
should in time. It's just your body. You have made some changes and added some things, and so your body's adjusting, and it's just gas is normal. It's normal.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll adjust and it'll level out and start to lessen. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Rachel, is this a good time for you to share?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
So hold on a second.
So
Got it.
much.
How are your bowel movements, Rachel?
Oh my God, Rachel.
we'll
You're
let me
like,
show
Very
you.
regular.
You want to watch? Here, look at this. Look at that
You're looking
color.
black
Sure.
light on. You can't see.
Look at that texture, that color. It's so beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of that, I do have good poop health. Listen, I know. Look, I was like, I told my mom, I was like, we're gonna talk about it all today. Because I know how my poop used to look and how it looks now. It's supposed to come out in one whole little boop, and you're supposed to be good. That's the way it's supposed to come out, and solid and not break. So I have
And
very
see?
good poop health.
And when you wipe, there shouldn't be anything there. It should
Okay.
be a clean break. That
Oh,
means
a
you're
clean
getting
break.
on the, yep, it should be a, dark to medium brown color, one
Okay.
whole piece. And it should
Mhm.
just come out, have a clean break, and there should be nothing there. I
Our
mean, if
bodies
there's a
are
little bit there,
miraculous.
No, mine's pretty soft.
well, it might be because of the flax, because you're drinking the flax. I
Yeah,
feel like
maybe.
that's probably why. So if you want to, well, how much flax are you putting in your water? The
A
full teaspoon?
or a
It should be a
no,
teaspoon.
more. I do a little more than that.
Maybe you should cut back a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Rachel, did you wash your
Oh.
hands?
Yeah.
So we are sharing about how we have been doing and how it went over the weekend.
Yes, I was listening to everyone. I did good. Well, I mean, I did fine last week, and then over the weekend, of course, it was Mother's Day, so we were going to go out, and we did go out, but I got salad, and I get my dressing on the side, so it's not terrible. And then we did go to the movie theater, but I'm used to packing snacks going to the movie theater anyways, but it's the sugar for me, so I didn't eat any. My son got candy, and it's like, oh, I really want a piece of candy, but I didn't. So yeah, that's all. And I was so disappointed. I made my overnight oats. I made 3 jars of overnight oats, and I have half of a sweet potato. So my breakfast was lined up for this week already. And I smashed all my berries in the bottom of the jar first. So I put a bunch of strawberries in the bottom of my jar, and I was going to smash them all, and then put in almond butter, and then my oats and my chia and my almond milk. And all that jazz. So I made it, and I went to eat my breakfast this morning. My strawberries were too old. All of my strawberries were bad. And I was so disappointed. So whatever, no big deal. I went to the store and I got more strawberries, and I'm just gonna make breakfast again today. I was so disappointed. I was eating it. It was like 9 o'clock. Allie came in. I'm eating, and I was like, "What is wrong with this? It tastes like a health food store smells." So I made, the smell. So I made Allie taste it. Allie, taste this. It's disgusting. She's like, yeah, that's not right. I'm like, something's wrong with it. So I think it's my strawberries were just, they stayed too long. So I just went and bought new ones. But yeah, doing good.
Do you feel like you're getting enough food and enough protein? How are you feeling?
Yes. Yes, I do feel like I'm getting enough food. I do. I'm pretty good at feeding myself when I need to eat. It's just making the changes and swapping for different proteins, and then getting away from, just like convenient foods or like sauces or condiments that I normally wouldn't. Or sometimes for some reason, like cheese, I get a craving for cheese. What?
Hmm.
And cheese? Oh. Oh, the laundry. Which
I'm like,
isn't
what?
typical.
You have cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay, because in the past, when you've done this, I feel like you were feeling a little tired, like you weren't getting enough food or protein, but you feel like you got
Yeah. Yeah. And that definitely happened when I was doing the vegan. Excuse you.
Is that the
That
cat?
happened when I was doing the vegan thing. You gotta
Oh,
turn
God.
around. Okay. The vegan challenge. Yeah, that one. That
Yeah.
was tough.
That's right. It was the vegan. Yeah.
Yeah. But
right.
otherwise, yeah, it's good. Today, I did want to ask you, I don't want it so I'll drink like I'll have like my little fizz stick in the morning, while I'm at work. But in the afternoon, I didn't want to drink a fizz stick because I don't want to have that, after like 2 or 3 o'clock. And because I want to be tired and go to bed.
Mhm.
So this afternoon, I drank one of my Mind Health elixir stick things. Is that okay to just like drink that?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I did.
Are you
Yeah.
adding that to your green drink as well?
I do. Yes, and I told Keisha, was I telling Keisha what I do? So I
Yeah.
mix up my green drink, and I told you I put it in my water bottle, and I just shake it in my water bottle, because then I can just I can just chug it out of the bottle. But after I mix it all up, I take the little packet from the Mind Health, the cherry lime, and I hold the packet by the mouth of the bottle so that while I'm drinking it, if I happen to breathe, I'm smelling the cherry lime and not the green. So I'm like, if
That's
I can
great.
smell this while I'm drinking it, it goes so well.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rachel,
green drink.
That's a new one.
you always have great tips.
I
Right?
do.
You do.
Little hacks.
Little tips and hacks. We really should write this stuff down and have like a list
Oh my
going.
God.
Rachel's hacks.
Yeah, I hold the bottle and I hold the empty elixir package so that while I'm drinking it, it's like I can smell the cherry while I'm
Oh,
drinking the
goodness.
drink.
Well, good. I'm glad that you figured that out and that's working for you.
Only Rachel.
I just don't like, I have no problem with it. I don't know. I
It's
just,
a little,
I don't have a problem
in
with
the
it.
very beginning,
No.
it was very strong for me, but now like it's like I can do it. I can even drink it while I'm driving my car if I have to.
oh, there you go. Drinking your
Yeah.
greens and driving your car.
Yes.
Well, we're already into week 2, so you guys have come a long way and there's not that much further to go, so that's super exciting. Next week will be reintroduction week if you choose to do so, where the first 2 days, so next Monday and Tuesday, and I'll share all this information in the group so you know exactly what you need to do. The first
Okay.
2 days you would reintroduce gluten if you choose to do so, and see how your body reacts to it. Okay. And then for two days, on Wednesday and Thursday, you'll eat cleanse friendly foods. And then on Friday and Saturday, you'll reintroduce dairy if you choose to do so, to see how your body reacts. If you don't want to reintroduce those two things, or if those are things you don't consume anyway, choose something else.
What was after the gluten?
Huh?
What was after the gluten?
Dairy.
Okay.
If you want, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's just like a little science experiment, right? We've done this elimination diet, and then you want to see, now that your body's all cleaned out, you want to see how it reacts to certain things. So it's up to you how, that's how I have the plan laid out, but
Okay.
we can adjust that to suit your needs, certainly. Okay. So I'll share that information in the group, like as we get closer to that point, and then if you can let me know if you need to talk that out, if you want to try something different or take a different path forward, that's fine. You can figure that out. Okay. So as we move through this week, I want you guys to think about how your gut is resetting. And we're bringing our microbiome in our guts into balance. With that, your body is going to be able to absorb nutrients more efficiently. When your body can absorb nutrients more efficiently, you're healthier, right? When your gut is in balance, everything else is going to work better. 70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So when your gut is off balance, when that bad gut bacteria has taken over the good gut bacteria, think about how that affects your immune system and how it's backing up into your digestive system. And that over time eats holes through your stomach lining. And then things are getting through those holes and into your bloodstream. And this is where food sensitivities come in. This is where autoimmune disorders start to creep up. So we're healing our guts. Not only that, but your gut is directly connected to your brain. So that brain fog that is lifting, feeling more focused and sharper, that's because you're healing your gut. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And we've removed all those inflammatory foods. So your brain is also becoming less inflamed. So it's going to function more efficiently. Everything's connected. And it's crazy, but it's just crazy how everything's connected. But it really truly does start in your gut. And those of you on the green streak, and Stacy, if you're wondering what that is and you're curious, let me know, and you and I can talk about that. The gut health, and we've all talked about that. You've got your pro and prebiotics. The prebiotics are feeding the probiotics. So when those hit your gut, they're getting in there and they're telling those bad gut bugs, they're like, we're here and you're not in charge anymore. And they find a way to come in balance with each other. The 13 digestive enzymes are easing up on your digestive tract. Okay, so they're helping break your food down, making it easier for your digestive tract to function, which when that happens, you automatically have more energy because your digestive system is not having to work as hard. And the Skin Elixir Collagen Builder is teaching your body how to rebuild its own collagen again. So this is going to benefit your joints, your skin, your hair, your nails, and also help it's to reduce inflammation. It's also really high in antioxidants, so it's great for your immune system. And then the greens is just when you're drinking that, when your gut's healing and getting in balance, the superfood greens are just going right into your system and nourishing your body right off the bat first thing in the morning. So you should feel a little boost in your energy. And that is going to just help everything function better and support your health overall. So with all of that in this program, you guys are doing really good. So I'm super proud of you. You should all be proud of yourselves.
Thank you
Not
for
easy.
the guidance.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm just happy you're here with me.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I'm very proud of myself. I've come a long, long way. Okay.
Yes, you have, Keisha. Yes, you have. Keisha and I have been working together for 3 months. Well, 3.5
Yeah.
months, maybe 4 now. So yeah,
Yeah.
she's come a long way. I'm super
A
proud
nice
of you.
little journey. I
Yes.
know. I didn't know if I was gonna make it through the weekend because that's like, oh, it's time. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, you can't do anything. You gotta be good.
You gotta be good. You gotta be
Yes.
good. What's Jen gonna say?
I like the fact that, my kids, they all wanted burgers. They ate burgers and I had absolutely no interest in having a burger.
That's great.
Like, I
Mhm.
mean, I normally don't eat very much meat anyway, but on occasions, like, I think I want one. Nope, I had no interest. So I thought that was cool.
That is cool. I went through that too. When I was like transitioning. I mean, I still on a regular basis will eat some meat, but I really don't uh crave it like I did. I'll
Yeah.
just I'll be honest, during when my menstrual cycle is coming up, I feel like I crave like meat. Like I
Oh,
need more
okay.
protein. Or if I'm have the opportunity to hit the gym more often than not and I'm working out more, I'll start to crave like some meat or protein. But yeah, I feel like that too. All right,
I
you
did
guys.
increase my protein. I added, well, I got some protein powder for my mom. I got her another kind that she liked better. So I got her two kinds and just gave her which one she wanted. So I felt tired like the beginning of last week. So I actually added protein powder to to smoothie and in the morning, and I think the increase in protein has made it so I'm not so fatigued.
Oh, good. Great. Yeah, it works, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Have you guys, I wanted to ask, have you guys done any like self-care? Anything? Did you
Oh
schedule anything?
no, I need to get my nails and toes done. I didn't do that either. I haven't really
Okay.
had time. And on Mommy's Day, I had to share it with my daughter.
Yeah.
So it was her birthday and Mommy's Day. So I was like, yeah. Then I was gonna do it today, and then I was like, nope. I did my hair. How about that? I twisted my hair. That's self-care.
Great. That's great. How about you,
That-
Stacy?
I met some friends yesterday and we went out to Waterfront Park, went for a 3 mile walk. So that was nice. It was good to see them. I hadn't seen them in months. So we got to catch up and
Oh, great.
enjoy the morning. It was
Good.
nice.
That's self-care for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah.
Great. How about you, Rachel?
See, oh, hello.
Hi.
Well, I made it a point to look into Lisa, so Lisa Tanner. So I've done a couple of visits with her, and I would like to do another one. I've hit up my chiropractor a couple times, and I feel like there was something else that I did. Hold on. I took a shower today and I shaved, but I feel like there was something important. I'll set my phone down. I always make it a point to put my phone down. That's kind of all. I'm
Okay,
kind
that's
of on
good.
the self-care bandwagon as best as I can be.
Good. That's great. How about you, Pam? I know you've been busy and traveling. Have you had time to like do anything for
Yes.
yourself?
So it sounds crazy, but you're talking about, I didn't have a dry brush. So I just have like a soft bristle hairbrush. And so I tried to use that toward the end of last week, like Thursday, Friday. Didn't do it on Saturday, but yesterday, Courtney and I went to Target and I hadn't been journaling either. It was like I totally forgot about journaling. So I told her that I wanted to get a journal. And so she actually bought me this cute little journal,
Nice.
and she bought me a dry brush for
Great.
Mother's Day. After that, I went to Barnes and Noble where she gets like 10% off because she's a teacher. And I got this, well, you can't see it. It's a cookbook.
Nice.
Dorina's Kind Kitchen, and it's 100 whole food vegan recipes to enjoy every day. And I've
Awesome.
actually listened to her before on a podcast, and she was wonderful. She does tours, like travels, does like vegan cruises and whatnot. And so I thought that would be really, cool to do sometime. And then we had pedicures yesterday.
Oh, that's right. You did the pedicures. Awesome.
Yeah, we did the
Good.
pedicures.
Great. It's very important, you guys, making time for yourself, self-care, relaxing, meditation, getting out in nature, whatever that looks like for you. Okay. Because slowing down is part of detoxing. Because when our minds are constantly full and busy and thinking about all the things we did and are doing and have to do and running around, it's just too much. So you have to make time for yourself every day to slow down your mind. And when your mind slows down, everything else slows down. Okay. You can't be in this constant state of up, right? That's not good for anybody. So rest, relaxation, doing something every day that brings you joy, whatever that looks like for you, and relaxing. All right.
Got one more thing. So my son, he's a graphic designer, but he also is a bike mechanic at this place called Roll. It's a big bike shop in Columbus. And I took my bike down there, I don't know, end of January. No, I guess it was,
That's not
yeah,
drinking
sometime end of January, I think. And he worked on it and got it all fixed up with a bunch of, like, I don't know, probably $100 worth of new things put on it for me
Nice.
to go ahead and ride. So
Awesome.
I'll start getting on that
Great.
again.
That's awesome. Movement is important. All right. All right. Well, it is almost 10 to 8. So I'm going to set you all free to your Monday evening. This is our watermelon. Sophia wanted to show you.
The yummiest food in the world.
Yes. Please don't drop that.
Why is it
Rachel, Sophia wants to say hi to you. I'm sorry. She's very upset that you're muted, Rachel.
Hello, Sophia.
Hi.
How was your birthday?
Great. What else would you like to talk to Rachel about?
I got a new Starbucks cup.
Oh,
Wait, where's
love
the camera?
it. I like that
Yum, yum.
color.
Wait, where's the camera?
It's right there.
Oh, there.
That's too close, honey.
That's pretty.
I love
That's
that.
nice,
Here's
Sophia.
that
It's like crystal.
pearl. It's pearl.
Yeah. All right. All right. Was that it? You wanted to show her your Starbucks cup? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Love you. All right, you guys. So we'll meet again next Monday night at 7. And I'll still be sharing stuff in the group throughout the week. And please feel free to share yourself in the group, whatever's going on, pictures of your food or sharing just anything that's happened that you're struggling with or that's been challenging or that went well for you, challenges, successes, all the stuff. All right. We're all here to support each other. So, all right.
Have a good
All
week.
right. Thank you. Have a
All
great
right.
week, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh,
Talk to you
okay.
soon.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, there we go.